one of the things I want to know is like, what do you consider your secret sauce? Because sometimes you can look at somebody and go, well, that person's successful because they had enough money. That person's successful because they know all the right people. You think you can evaluate why they're successful, but if you ask them, they may give you a different answer. So I want to start again with Lena. We're going to go down. What do you believe is the secret to your success?
Writing every day.
Every day.
Every day. I think that's like that was the advice that Gina gave me. She's like, if you're a writer, you write. You should write every single day, and I do. Even if I don't feel like, and obviously I write scripts, but even if I feel like writing a journal entry, if I want to outline something, if I want to just like write something that is getting on my nerves, I have to. If this is the thing I do, like I have to do it every day. I have to clock in those hours, because the truth is there's a lot of mediocrity out there. So when you're great, you stand out. So my goal is to be great at what I do. And it's like, it's not about being on red carpets or like celebrity, that whole thing. To me, it's about a legacy. And my legacy is to be a great storyteller. And you can only do that when you really practice it. And so that's really, I think, the secret. Because even if like, I've heard my mentor say this about me is that they've sort of like the thing that Lena does is she always keeps writing. She just keeps writing. She keeps writing, keeps writing, keeps writing. And, and eventually with every script, because the thing that people don't realize is when you're a writer, they expect their first script to be great. It's like, nope, you got to write 10 bad scripts before you get to a good one. So you have to keep writing scripts until they get good and get better. So you just really, for me, I have to write every day and just keep doing that until I'm like, one of the best out there. I'm not there yet, but I'm trying.
Scott, what's your secret sauce?
That's really tough. I'd say one, I'm still trying to figure that out. I think that there's so many different things that you have to kind of take into account when you're starting a business. And so I would say that while I'm still trying to figure it out, I think that I'm able to juggle a lot at one time, especially, when you're a small startup, only, 2 or 3 people, as the head of that startup, you have to be doing a lot of different things. You have to have your hand, for us, in the code, have your hand in how you're trying to market the product, have your hand in the future vision of the product, have your hand in raising the money for that product. So you have to be able to handle a lot of different things at one time, and that can get really hectic. And so for me, again, I'm still trying to learn how to do that even better every day, but I get a lot of practice. Hundreds of emails covering all ranges of what we need to do for the business, and a lot of juggling. So,
Stacy, what's your secret sauce?
I would say the biggest thing for me is execution. So I'm a person that maybe I don't always come up with the ideas for cool things, but I think that they're cool and I find a way to execute on those. And so making sure that, I have a goal when I wake up in the morning of things that need to get done, and then just making sure that those things get done and they get done well and that quality time is put into them.
Wonderful. Charlie, what's your secret sauce?
I think my secret sauce is research. Being a real maven in my industry, I'm always reading up on new articles about new ingredients, things like that, and also studying my competition, knowing who I'm up against at all times. Like I travel to all the bakeries in LA, and I always, I take pictures of the displays and all my competitors in Whole Foods. I take pictures of all the packaging, nutrition facts, everything. So I know what I'm up against. So I know what I have to do to be the best. A lot of people, they create a product and they go from the idea straight to the shelf. They don't do enough research and making it the best. I'm actually never satisfied, even if I come up with a great product. Everyone's like, oh, this one's good. Just run with this. Just make money with that. But I'm like, no, it can be better. There's always something I can do to make it better. So those two things, doing your research and never being satisfied.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll throw follow through in as well for me. Like follow through. That's really important.
Yeah, I think execution is probably a running theme with everybody on this panel, is that you just have to do it. Because and you might be one of these people, and I'm not judging you if you are, because I used to be one, but these people who have like 33 notebooks and 5 vision boards and 10 memos, and it's like, what have you done? Exactly. What have you done? Because no one cares about your ideas, I promise. Like, I used to be one of those people who'd walk in the room like, but I'm awesome, and I have so many great ideas, and people are just like, so go make one, and then come back, and then we'll believe you. So it's like, if you do the work and you do it well, everything else will take care of itself. Everything else will take care of itself. I firmly believe that. If you're in integrity with your work, everything else works out for you.